Good evening, one and all, and you join us for this Indian T20 League match between the...
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
As the players take the field, we're in the final stages of the competition and both teams will be looking to finish off strongly. Some key players are in great form tonight with both bat and ball. I expect more big scores today. The crowd, it's pumped up for this match as well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. One from it. The Royals are 1 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Thakur, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Thakur deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Second dead ball now. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Everyone's gone up. Singh from the Van Vahar colony end. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
This could be trouble. And gone. Brilliant catch.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Over the infield with a cracking shot. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 6 off it. The Royals are 15 for 1. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. Edged. Thakur ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Might look to go big again here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Thakur from the Garganash Temple end. Jensen, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Royals 39 for 1.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Royals are 44 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Rana looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Going with a more defensive field.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 55 for 1. Rayo from the Van Vahar colony end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Perfectly timed. Good fielding out in the boundary. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Royals are 62 for 1. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Maxwell with a huge appeal. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 9 runs added in that over. The Royals are 71 for 1. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. 6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 77 for 1. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Royals are 89 for 1. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Chance. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. That's the over. The Royals are 98 for 2. Maxwell from the Garganash Temple end. Gone, great catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals are 100 for 3. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Pinged off the bat.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Goes over the top with that shot.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Going with pace now. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Onto the front foot, certain shot should be four.
Half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot through the gap.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Edge, but it drops safely. 10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 123 for 4. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Edged, what a ball! Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Poor shot, really lucky. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Six runs added in the over. The Royals are 129 for 4. Rayo from the Garganash Temple end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Edged, unplayable. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over. 7 off it. The Royals are 136 for 4. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Big edge. Where's that going? Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
The batsman leaving the field, bowled for 59. The score.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Shreyas given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Hetmeyer, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Hetmeyer muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Hasaranga taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Perfect. Right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Huge. That has flown.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Smacks that away through the gap. Got that away nicely.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
To ponder this delivery after the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Huge over, 20 runs out of there. Punjab, 20 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garganash Temple end. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. And nicely taken, catching the slips. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 4.
Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Trace, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield. Monster of a shot.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Too good. That is huge.
These are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That is quite extraordinary. Travis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, whack. Kick the bones out of that. Scored for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, yes, oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap. Drilled that one away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab, a 98 for 2.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear. The batter looks really annoyed with that one. Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Oh, great shot.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Perfectly timed.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Rayo has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. No. Terrible shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Whacked away.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6. Just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
It's all really gone wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back. And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a